Hey guys, what's up? So, yeah, that live stream I said I was going to be doing several weeks back. Well, I am on now. Better late than never, right? Ugh, jeez. Yeah, it's just been a busy few weeks and a little hectic few weeks as well, both with work and life, as usual. But I really didn't want to go yet another year without doing my customary, you know, year end, beginning of the new year live stream. So I finally had some time off. Like it's 8 o'clock, where I'm at right now, and I figured I might as well jump into what I wanted to do. Those of you who've been on my channel for a long time know that what I used to do, like every New Year's or around New Year's, is I would just ring in the New Year, sorry, the last year, by playing some Dark Souls and having some fun with that, or playing some type of game. And I don't think I did that last year, but I wanted to at least get that going this year. And maybe if people are interested, maybe I can answer a few questions and stuff like that. The tricky part is, like, when I'm playing a game, I can't really see what questions are coming through. I mean, if I had another computer set up, which I don't, then I could probably see it that way. And I don't have a multi-monitor set up at the moment to be able to do that. So it's probably going to be a little tricky, but if I can get my phone, which I'm thinking maybe I can do, like maybe if I can get my phone to show it, then that would be, well, it's not working that way. Maybe if I'm going to the library or something. But the main thing is if I could just find a way to get into the stream either by watching it via my phone or like getting into the stream controls this way, then I can maybe see the questions. And in fact, now that I'm looking at this, it looks like I can actually do that. Sort of. Kind of. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I basically have to have the video up on my phone, and then if I happen to see the questions pop up on there, then I can do it that way. So, now, granted, it's going to be kind of tricky to do this and play games at the same time, but I will do my best for those of you who are interested in this. And I can't say I'm going to be doing this for very, very long, but I still wanted to at least do what I said I was going to do. And yes, the sword review video is still being done. I finally got a little bit of cutting footage. I just need some more, and then I'll just splice that on in the stuff that I already recorded, and it will finally be up. It's been taking way too long for that to go. But yeah, that, and there's a couple other things I want to do, but I don't want to like spoil it right now. So yeah, so let's get in on it. Like I said, I was going to play some games. It seemed like not that many people told me what they wanted me to play, but most of the people that did say something said that it was they wanted me to do Dark Souls, so that's what I will do. However, I also really wanted to get back into Sekiro. It was a game I picked up a while back. I picked it up like basically when it came out and loved it, but because of work and life and all that, I never got that far into it. And I last left off at the freaking general who was kicking my ass. So I want to at least bust his ass first and then jump into Dark Souls 1 and see how far I can go with that. And then maybe talk about the game a bit. Oh, and yeah, I do know about how my voice does not seem to be syncing up with the video. I've been trying to figure out what the hell is causing that for the last 45 minutes. I don't know what the hell it is, but the Logitech webcams, the latest ones, just don't like me. In fact, the last couple of videos I've done, if you notice, the quality probably wasn't all that great, and it's because every time I try to get it to record at least borderline HD, there's always some kind of desyncing issue going on. And now with the live stream, in fact, this is the first time I've seen this happen with OBS. It normally doesn't desync. Now it is. And other than maybe completely resetting my system and reconfiguring some things and starting from scratch, which is going to take me a while, I'm just sick of it. So I'm just going to leave it as is, and I'm really sorry. Besides, my main video feed is going to be shrunken and on this corner anyway, so you guys can see the game footage. So I guess it doesn't matter that much. But if it turns out that even the game footage is going to be desynced, then I'll cut off the stream, try to fix it, and then jump back on. I mean, granted, the game footage has not been desynced the last couple of times I've done it, because I've recorded some Tekken 7 footage for a few friends of mine, and that seemed to be working fine. But granted, that was without the video feed, so yeah. So anyway, let me get this started up. We're going to jump into Sekiro at first, and I'm probably going to get my ass kicked a bit. Though, the last time I played this, I had more or less figured out the freaking pattern for this dude. But I was just getting really frustrated, so I just kind of stopped. And now I'm going to be jumping right back into it. And like the first two phases of the general, I more or less understand. I just got to like do what I'm supposed to do. But it's that last phase, and the weird thing is, I really shouldn't be frustrating with. I really shouldn't be having problems with the last phase because, yeah, he has new moves, but for the most part, he has less, posture than before, and the new moves aren't that hard to counter. So I don't know why I was getting destroyed. Whatever. Anyway, You have no idea what's on my screen because you can't see it. So we're going to set this up. I'm going to. No, we're not on Tekken 7 anymore. We are on Sekiro. So it should start capturing that, and I'm going to shrink myself down over here in the corner. Wait, that's the wrong thing. That's the game. I want the game to be full screen. That's got to be shrunken down. So hold on. Okay, so there's that over there, and I'm going to pop myself up there, and yeah. Remember my controls, swings, thrusts, all that nonsense. And I'm just going to rush right into it. Now, I haven't played this game in a while. Like, I only just kind of got right back into it yesterday because I was like, you know what, I haven't played Sekiro in a bit. And I really need to get moving. I guess I'll play the cinematic first for anyone who hasn't seen this part yet. But then if the next couple of times I die, I'll just skip this. So, basically I'm trying to rescue this kid. Yeah, Sloka. I don't know why I like that phrase in Japanese so much, but I just do. And I'm having second thoughts about that woman there, but for different reasons. Alright. No means no, dude. The kid told you no several times before. See? Yeah, I've done that several times already. And right on cue. By the way, lychee juice, really tasty stuff. That is no fair that he's got a freaking Tai Chi and I got just a regular katana. With the reach on that thing. But who says games are going to be fair? Uh-huh. Oh, here we go again. Ah, I dodged the wrong way. I completely forgot about that, so already I'm going to get my ass kicked. Yeah, let me back away and drink so I can get reacquainted. Alright, now we'll get back into it. Ah! I messed up again. He's just not doing the sweep there. My mind right now is telling me just die and start all over again. But... man, my mind forgot me to die. Fuck it. But I really shouldn't be dying here. No, you don't. See, now I'm getting back into the groove. Yeah, same old pattern. Nope. Okay. I am not convinced that I'm going to beat him here because I was kind of messing up the first couple of times and was I'm talking instead of paying attention, but alright. Ah, shit. Can you let me drink? No, you're not. Ah, that was going to land on him. Swing, 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 swing. Huh? Oh, that was a thrust. Ah, that was the thrust again. Well, like I said, I'm just kind of waking up to this. Yeah, that you don't want to get hit by. Nope. One, two. I'm not beating him this first time, guys. I'm just letting you know. I missed time to counter there. Got him. Drink. Mistimed it. I really should just die here. Yeah. Did the wrong counter there, but next time I'll pay attention. Alright. So, just needed to warm up. I was kind of rusty, but I know what his pattern is. I can take out the two forms in the beginning. It's that last one that really throws me off. But I kind of needed that warm up, so. And before you guys ask, yes, I already got somebody coughing, so hopefully I'll get some type of, I forgot what they call it, a dragon seed or whatever from this. Swing, counter, swing, parry, swing. You know. Oh, you're not doing the thrust? Now you are. Well. I should have actually dodged that. Okay. Gotta reset. I hate that move. What are you doing? Okay. One. Yes! What? I had him there and I fucked it up. Back away, drink like your life depended on it, because it does. Get forward, cut. Ha! You didn't kill me, you bastard. Whoa, that was close. I almost got hit by that. I moved before I could do the Mikiri counter. That's the one thing that sucks about the Mikiri counter. If you do anything else when you're supposed to do it, it's just not going to come out. Jump. What? Oh well. Ah! He broke my poise. Drink. Ah, God, I hate that move. Yeah, this is what I wanted him to do. Shit! I forgot there's two moves after that. Get out the way. Camera's not being my friend. Whew. Back up. Okay, back again. Slash! No, too late. Wasn't paying attention and I paid dearly for it. Okay, get back in there. 1, There we go. Come on. Get back into the groove. Nope. Uh-huh. 1, 2. Ah. Approaching him is a pain sometimes. Here. Mm-hmm. Actually, I should have just dodged that. Nope. Ah! He threw me off guard with that one. Okay. Just gotta... Yeah, I gotta reset here. I feel off balance right now. Come on, dude. Just... He is not doing what I want him to do at all. It's like he knows I'm trying to get him to parry. Die, die. Okay. So I made it to the second phase. Now it's this last one. It's so frustrating because I know what he does in the last phase. It's just calming myself down enough to do the proper response. And I've at least twice, like, gotten it so I just needed one more hit, and then I would do something stupid and die. It's really freaking frustrating. Get another hit of the lychee juice. Alright, so... Now he's picked up the power of Raiden, I guess. Okay. Now he's gonna come in with that freaking thrust, and from then on it's no holds barred. No, you don't! Jump! I should have jumped. I should have jumped. Ah, I fucked that up big time. Yes. No! I ran out of freaking posture. Oh, God. I find it hilarious because I'm like, yes, he's doing the move. I can just parry all the hits, and then I ran out of freaking... And what was really annoying was that lightning move. I wanted him to do that because you want to jump up and you want to get hit by that lightning attack so you can then send it right back at him when you land. And I screwed that up. So, like I said, that last phase, I fall apart for some reason, even though I know what I'm supposed to do. Hopefully I'll get it done tonight. If not, well, it wasn't meant to be. Yeah. We don't need to see the same speech. I know what you're going to do. Let's just get on with it. Rush in, bow, roll in, swing. Now, it would be really nice if he just sticks with this. But he's not going to stick with this. No! He's going to do something else? Oh. Roll! Got him. See, I moved so the counter won't come out. Ah, forgot about the last hit. Drink. Missed. See, if I hadn't screwed up, I would have gotten him down by now. What? Okay, I have no idea how I got hit by that. Because I thought I had gotten out the way. Perfect run ruined by I don't know what. Alright, let's reset. Again! How did I... Okay, maybe I'm dodging too early? Yeah, I'm just gonna let him die. I just was not in a good position for that. Okay. Suddenly, this is like the Ninja Turtles, like when they bumped the Shredder. At what point did we lose control here? Because I was doing fine in the beginning, and then suddenly I just was completely off my rhythm, I guess. I'm gonna guess that I dodged too early, which is why I got hit by that jumping attack, but I don't know. Okay, so let's do this again. Okay, that kick, I forget he does a kick on that slash. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Stop with that bow. Ah, I forgot about that. He almost got me there. So I am dodging too early. Yeah, I screwed up there. I know I screwed up there. Ah, I actually wanted to counter that. You don't mind if I take a swig in front of you, do you? Yes! Ah, I messed that up. I messed that up big time. I had moved. Ah, I shouldn't have tried to counter there. Drink. Yes. I lost a lot of momentum, so I gotta start this all over again. Here we go. What the? Okay. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, that's new. He shot that thing off pretty quick. I think I needed a drink. Alright. I better watch it with my drinks. I only got 2 left. Oh, it was a thrust. Yeah, I'm off balance. I don't think I'm winning this one. Yeah, I'm not winning this one. I just can't seem to get the momentum going. And once again with the bow. I got lucky there. Oh, he got me! No, he didn't. Stop with that. Huh. I got only 1 gourd. Just 1. Can I do it? That was a thrust, it was a thrust. Run! I was trying to get away to heal. He was not letting it happen. Okay, lock on, please. I screwed up the jump. I completely screwed up the jump. Woo! Hey, it's almost bedtime for you. Okay, so what have we learned? That I need to pay more attention to what he's doing when he's in lightning form. and not panic and jump too early. And the thing is, all I really need is for him to do one proper lightning attack and me to counter that once, and I pretty much am going to get him. What? Okay, Marco, wake the hell up. One. No, you don't. Stop with that nonsense. See, I did the same mistake. I moved before doing the counter. I need to stop doing that. This is not Dark Souls. Ah, he didn't do it. Move. Yeah, I know I was gonna get hit by that. For some strange reason, sometimes when you try to like roll away, the game doesn't want to. What the hell just happened?
I think you got stuck on a wall.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason I just was. Yeah. You know what? Just get killed. I'm gonna reset.
Okay, how come for the when he says lightning form and you lose, he says a different thing than when he's in his armored form? But in both of them, if you resurrect, he says the exact same thing.
Part of just preset dialogue.
It honestly
Anyway,
makes no
alright,
sense
Ben, I
to
gotta
me.
concentrate.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
You can do it. You can do it. Okay, now he says that. What?
Ah.
Someone said hi, Ben.
Oh, no. See, that's what I mean. When I'm trying to get up, sometimes you'll do all these gymnastics instead of just getting up. I hate mistiming a parry. Oh, that was the grab, not the thrust! I paid dearly for that! Alright, don't drink. Don't drink. Uh-huh. Alright, get back into the groove. Uh-huh. Alright, that was close. He almost got me there. God freaking arrows! Oh, he didn't do something else. Made me work for that one. Okay, you want to try that again? Ah, I fucked up. Jeez, that was close. Oh, no. Well, that was stupid of me. It's like the game knows when you're in trouble. See, like, he's not letting me drink. I actually tried to back away there, and that did not work. You know what's really hilarious about all this? yesterday when I was playing him, I was consistently getting to the third form. And now I'm getting torn apart by his second one.
What do you mean second one? You
Here
mean
we go.
when you first
When I first drop him.
when that first circle disappears? That's the second form. I consider that as still his first form.
Yes.
How does that work?
Die! That's not the thrust, you fool! Get up. See, I make one mistake and I lose my momentum. One mistake cost me this whole thing. It's like life, isn't it? Because it doesn't help that he keeps doing things that throws my rhythm off. Okay, now let's get back into this. See, ah! What? Come on, hit! Here we go. I mistimed that. Got any other tricks? Actually, please don't have any other tricks. That was stupid of me. I didn't have enough posture to deal with that. I'm letting this drag on too long. Ah! The timing for one of his swings is like the one coming from the left is different than the one coming from the right. Damn it, he didn't do it. Ben, it's
And
bad.
dead.
It's 8:56. Brush your teeth, all that other stuff. Come on. No, you don't. Why did I do that? That was close. Whoa. Like we're both faking each other out. That was kind of cool. I lost all my momentum. See, he's not doing the secondary swing anymore. I do not have much confidence that I'm going to be able to take out that next form. Okay, okay. I know what he's going to do here. Now I don't know what he's going to do anymore. I messed that up. I was supposed to get hit. That did not work. Fuck that up again! Okay, at least I was there. No! What am I doing? I was supposed to get hit by that. Fuck up. What is he doing? He's killing me. That's what he's doing. You know, it was frustrating. He gave me 2 major chances to kill him. And I completely screwed that up. I got no one to blame but myself. Ben, it's 9.
It's 8:59.
Yeah, just 1 more minute. Get to bed.
Okay.
I got no one to blame but myself there. Well, technically I got no one to blame but myself for all the other losses, but I'm just saying I know for a fact I screwed up there. He handed me the win at least twice, and I just squandered it. Huh, it's easier to counter that way. I need to remember that. You're not Yukio Tatsubano. I don't know what I was doing there, but at least it worked out! I screwed it up. No! Okay, since you... Oh, okay. No! I knew he was... Too late, I figured out what he was doing, and I was just like, shit, shit, shit. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get... Huh? Oh, hang on. This one, I'll let it... Stop with that arrow! You are not Tatsubana Yukio. Yes! What? Oh, the first time it failed! Well, not the first time, but it was the first time it failed using that new tactic I found out about it. Found out about. Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Don't screw this up. You know what you need to do, so just do it! And the game's even telling me, hey, idiot, why don't you press the move just before you land? I jumped way too early. Let me see. I'm actually watching the footage on my phone. Yeah, so wait till he's in the air, count to 1, then jump. Then hit the attack after you get hit. I'm jumping too fast when he does the whole jump in the air lightning arrow thing. Whew. You guys are probably, he's gonna keep on dying, this is boring. I screwed up there. Yes. Ah! I didn't want to block that. I wanted to parry it. Shit. Didn't expect him to do that. I kind of screwed up a little bit, but hey. No! When he runs and then does that, he's not doing a thrust. You gotta remember that. Ah. Gotta remember the timing's different. Okay. Let's start all over again. And I blocked instead of parry. Yes! He's not doing it anymore. Yes! See, he's switching things up. You notice how he's breaking his pattern? Yes, and I got 2 full lives. Okay. Okay, so. Yes! Yes! Snap! Cannot save you now. Whew! That felt good. That felt really freaking good. Whew! Whoo! 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 And I've now learned blood smoke ninjutsu. Ninjutsu technique that turns the spraying blood of a victim to smoke. Costs spirit emblems to use, of course. And activated after a backstab death blow. That's going to be very useful. It's going to be very, very useful. Okay. And, yeah, I already know about ninjutsu techniques. I got a few already. Why are you telling me about things I already know about? Okay, so, he's finally slain. Desecrate the body, because that's how... Oh, wait. I was about to say I'll desecrate the body, because that's how I roll, but... What, the boy ran away? Yeah, I don't trust her. By the way, I haven't had this game spoiled for me, so... Wait, he's still freaking alive? I gotta fight him again? Oh, come on. I have to admit, I can't really, I have to at least admire his patriotism. Alright, let's see what new pattern he has. Oh, okay. Alright, alright, okay. If he wants to leave, I'm not gonna stop him. Not after that fight. Okay, so we got a little shrine here, which I'm going to use because, I got my ass kicked. And back up to that. I mean, of course I can rest. I have no clue where to go after this, but maybe I could enhance my physical attributes and all that. I'm going to do that later because I said I was just going to beat the boss and then we're going to jump right into Dark Souls. And I'm just going to mess around for a little bit with it and just have fun with that. I mean, as you guys know, it is my favorite. It is seriously my favorite game series, period. And I've been playing games since freaking CODs. Like, since I went to the arcade and played, like, Dragon's Lair, like, 2600. My old Sega Master System, then the Nintendo Entertainment System. I've played so many different series, from Mario to Sonic and Streets of Rage, all those fun games, but... And I liked a lot of them, and, fighting games were my major passion, and I still love fighting games. Like, Tekken 7 right now is taking up a lot of my time, and I wish more of you guys played it, because I would love to set up, like a private lobby and all of us having fun with that. But if anybody was to ask me, like, what is your favorite game series of all time? Souls. I could say it without a question, so, yeah. So... and Demo just said that if he wanted, I could, like, play him in Tekken 7 for a bit. So, okay. I'll leave it up to you guys. I still plan on jumping into Dark Souls 1, but do you mind seeing me and Demo play Tekken 7 for a little bit before I jump into that? Or do you want me to just jump into Dark Souls right now? Let me know in the chat, and I will go on from there. So, yeah, I'm just gonna... There's really no point in keeping this. Alright, let me see what she has to say first. Because I gotta see what her excuse is for being here. And then I'll, continue on. Which were? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the next thing I'd ask. In the well, that was your question. These are concluded, but... Awesome. Alright. I am going to quit right here, this particular game. But even though Souls is my main thing, and that's the game I really love, I really like Sekiro, and I have not, obviously I have not beaten this game. I have not gotten to the end. And I've made sure, that nobody tell me how the game ends. So maybe this is something that I can, like, periodically run through, and you can just see my reactions as, as I go through the game. That'll be it for another time. So, quitting out of this. Winding it back up. Hey. While I cut Sekiro off. Come on. Come on. Alright. So, it seems at least one person wants me to play Tekken for a little bit. Somebody's like, whatever you want. Demo is on, and I know he wanted to do some practice in the game, so... Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let me play around. I love Tekken 7. I absolutely love Tekken 7. And I need to play against some freaking people, so... I'll mess about with it for, like, 3-4 rounds, and then I'll jump into Dark Souls 1 for a little bit, and then... Since I know Dark Souls 1 like the back of my hand... It'll be easier for me to run through, certain areas of the game and then have more of a Q&A about general stuff while I'm doing it. So, let me scroll down my freaking list. Because I got a lot of games on Steam. And I'll boot up Tekken. So, while I'm waiting for this, you guys may have noticed that a lot of my games are martial arts themed. Go figure. It's one of the reasons why I like fighting games. Like, practice martial arts, and obviously I'm into competitive fighting games that feature martial arts, real martial arts. It's also one of the reasons why, because of that love of martial arts and fighting games, that I'm not that much of a fan of Mortal Kombat, but that's a rant I can go into for another time. And Tekken lately has really become my favorite fighting game series because it's the one game series, honestly, that I feel just hasn't really compromised its core for the sake of chasing after an audience that wouldn't have played the games in the first place. I think lately, certain fighting game franchises, Street Fighter, has been desperate to try to get their hands on an audience that may not necessarily have been into these in the first place. So they'll try to, simplify certain game mechanics or, change certain things about the way the game is played just to make it easier for newbies to get into. And while I can appreciate them trying to make things easier for, a new audience that may have a hard time getting into it, like, I don't want things to be difficult just for, gatekeeping's sake. Like, I don't believe in that. But I also believe that if you have a well-crafted game, if your game is worth playing, then people are going to want to play it. You know what I mean? So you don't need to compromise your image. And again, I'm kind of shrinking my screen down a bit. And I think I'll put this down here. Gonna have to be really small. There. I think that works. I hope that works. But yeah, I think that if you got a good game, if your game is worth playing, then people are going to play it. If it is their interest anyway. Like, if people are interested in fighting games or can get over the misconception that fighting games are too hard to learn to play, then, if your game's good, they're going to play it. You don't need to do things to simplify your engine or ruin that in order to, to get people to play them. So, I'm just going to call this Pain 101 like I normally do. I'm going to create a session, and then I'm going to get demo in here, invite players, invite, and he should be jumping in soon. Let's see, I don't know if I put him on Discord, if you're going to be able to hear him talk. I don't know if I set up my stream that way. I hope I did, but if I didn't, then I could probably fix that. Wait for him to get on. By the way, if any of you guys watching this, if you do have Tekken on PC and you want in, let me know and I'll invite you in there too. There's no reason why we can't have more people playing this. But I'm going to play this for a few rounds, have fun with that, and then see if he gets in. Pretty sure I sent him the invite. Hopefully he got the message. I'm pretty sure he did though. Oh, there he is. Okay. And I'm gonna check something real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't have audio. I don't have audio input capture, which I probably should. The game capture, window capture. So I can try to add something new. Well, that's it. That's if we're gonna be getting him in there. All right, he's in. So he's joined. I don't know why it's. All right, pressing to confirm. I don't know why it's not showing him fully connecting yet. Like, they're not showing me his full bars, and he just bounced out. I think Steam's being stupid again. We sometimes have connection problems. This would be a hell of a lot easier if I get him on voice. So I think I'm going to send him, go talk to him through here, and then let's see if I can actually get his voice in on there. I sound so coherent right now, don't I? So, in the meantime, while I'm trying to get this set up, if you guys have any questions, this is a good time to ask, because I don't even have anything properly set up yet. It's weird that I don't hear. Why don't I hear Discord? Weird. Stream mode is enabled, so I can't. Alright. Can you hear me? Because I don't think I can hear you. And I don't know why I can't hear you. Is it because we have this on stream? That would suck. That would really, really freaking suck if that's what's going on.
Waka waka waka.
Oh, now I can hear you. Okay, you're just fine. So now
I'm still getting audio from Tekken 7.
Okay.
Tried to exit the game and Didn't quite roll out. I can hear you fine.
Okay. And I need somebody at this point. Anybody, if you can hear his voice, let me know. If you can't hear his voice, let me know, and that way I can like try to fix it up in OBS so you can hear him. In the meantime, I don't know if maybe you do need to reset Steam.
I just did, which it was weird. I tried to exit the Tekken and damn thing crashed. Use Control Delete, and I was still getting the audio from the main menu.
Okay. I don't know. You know, you and Steam have always had a rocky relationship, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't mind going a few rounds of fisticuffs with you, and then he can. All right, good. Everything's working. They can hear you.
Well, it says but quiet.
All right. Don't know why. It could again be on my end.
Yeah, it might be your setting for the audio on that channel.
Most likely. Let me see how I have it set up. Yeah, I have the desktop audio kind of low, so that most likely is what it is. So I'm gonna beef it up a little bit, and that should help.
And as I said, I'm using keyboard, which I'm actually kind of liking, honestly.
A lot of people do like that setup. In fact, the hitbox idea is sort of like a keyboard setup. Some of them have
I ordered a Chinese knockoff one of those because when trying to do like King's great spin thing, you forward and then half circle forward. The keyboard doesn't register the down arrow with the S input. So hopefully that'll fix that. But otherwise, I'm actually doing rather well.
Yeah, I can see that. So many of the inputs for Tekken are straight up directional inputs anyway. You don't have too many diagonals, and even when you do, it can still easily be done. So
yeah.
I think in some cases you can end up being a bit more precise with a keyboard or hitbox setup than you would with a controller setup like I got over here. But I'm so used to using a PS4 controller that, it's my preferred way to play Tekken. Oh yeah, I gotta invite you in.
I like pad too. I still dig pad, but I got everything set up on the num pad right now. All the attacks. 1, 5, 0, and 3 are the main attacks. 8, 4, 6, and 2, you have the pairings, directional arrows, rage, and all the buttons on 7 and 9.
Okay.
Actually working rather well.
Okay, let's do this.
Still.
Alright, I am not picking Leroy. You already know my rule. I mean, I love using Leroy, but I am not picking him until they freaking nerf him. Because
I think the patch is coming here in not too awful long.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. They're finally going to tone him down. And to be honest, I think all you really need to do, cut down the range of his freaking down 1+2, give him more of a recovery from his orbital, and his freaking hell sweep has too much freaking range. Shorten that shit. And I think then he'll be a bit more manageable. Some of the other stuff that people are calling for, I don't really think needs to be done. It's just because some of the things they're asking for is going to kind of destroy, it's kind of going to destroy the flavor of his character, so to speak. I don't want him to just be another generic using Tekken character. But some of the stuff he has is broken. I as somebody who likes Leroy a lot, I can even admit that. Like, some of his moves just have way too much range than they should. And some stuff needs to be a little less safe. And if they tone that down just a bit, I think you'll be fine. And we seem to be having some syncing issues. I do not know why. Oh, God!
What, did I drop out again or what?
Yeah, so there was a connection error. I don't know, maybe it's on my end? I mean, I just recently, I had to install a new version of Steam, so I don't know if that might be causing the issue.
Well, maybe if I close your stream, it'll work.
I'll invite you in again. I mean, it sees you, so...
I'll just close out everything.
If it messes up, then we're going to have to assume it's on my end. And then I'm probably going to just have to reinstall Steam. Just a whole lot of nothing.
Back in. Come on now. Yeah, back in. Son of a bitch.
Oh, by the way, I should have said this earlier when I was playing Sekiro, but I didn't see the tip until after I beat him. But Boru Taicho, when he said there's a small hit, jump when you see the lightning, don't panic and strike after you get hit. Yeah, thanks for letting me know that was what the timing was supposed to be. I mean, I already figured it out, but I still appreciate you trying to tell me that because you saw the mistake I was making. So, yeah.
Okay, let's try this again. I don't know, Tekken 7's been acting kind of weird since this last patch for me.
Really?
In Treasure Battle, I'm getting a lot of crashes.
Maybe that might be what the issue is? I just sent you another invite.
And trying to close all the Chrome browser and all that in your stream. Try to free up some of that, see if that helps. Tekken 7 wasn't wanting to load, and it just locked up again.
Oh, and Hungry ADD Sloth Bear, I'm assuming you're asking to be your friend in Steam? If that's what you're asking for, yeah, I don't mind adding you in if you want to jump into the room. Alright, please, flocking, work! I'm getting tired of just fighting the AI, but I don't feel like fighting random strangers right now.
No, not that.
Please no syncing issues, please no syncing issues, please no syncing issues, please no syncing issues.
Work.
Please?
Work. You know you want to work.
Don't make me curse your name from now till your 7th generation. Can you please just... It's gonna disconnect. It's gonna freaking disconnect. Oh, top-notch professional stream I got going on here.
I really have no idea what the hell the problem is.
It's probably on my end, because you said you already reset.
Yeah, I reset Steam, but I've been having problems with Tekken 7, like I said. The crashing in Treasure Battle, like every 10, 15 matches.
Okay, I'm going to kill the room. Gonna freaking restart Steam and see what the hell happens. So, give me a moment, guys. I am very sorry for the lack of quality here.
Blame Steam.
I'm blaming Steam. Of course I'm blaming Steam, but... I mean, this is what happens when I decide to do an impromptu stream. Like, I literally just sat here and was like, you know what? Now would be a really good time to do the freaking stream that I promised I would do. And I just turned everything on. So, this is what I get for just doing something, you know, spur of the moment. Starting up Tekken again. Hopefully it will start up soon. Everybody will see Kazuya's face on the screen with Heihachi. May he rest in peace. I'm surprised no one's really asked me any questions yet. But then again, they're probably just chilling. Probably got stuff going on in the background. Like, let's just hear this random idiot talk about video games and stuff.
Oh, did you see there's a mod for Tekken 7 that turns Negan into Darth Vader?
No! I did not hear about that.
I saw somebody do a video with that.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. You were the one who told me about it. What am I saying? I remember you showed me that. The show basically turned the baseball bat into a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Create session. Invite players. There you are. It's too bad none of the old crew that I know I used to play against play this game anymore.
Yeah,
all
we
right.
used to have 4 or 5 people, didn't we?
Yeah, and they just fell off the map. They don't play the game anymore. One of them specifically told me it's because I kept beating them. Which, this is like, look, you're not going to get better until you get your teeth kicked out a little bit. Just like real life. Like, it's not like I was born winning fighting games. It's just...
And it's kind of a weird reason to give up.
And it's just like, you know, it's like no matter what I do, I can't win. It's like, I've been playing this since before you were born. Literally. It's like, you're not going to consistently... I'm not saying... It's not because of bragging. I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying, realistically speaking, ever since the first Tekken I've been playing. You know, so to think that people are going to win after playing for just a couple of months that's kind of unrealistic.
I played the hell out of Tekken 2 and 3 back on PS1 when they were brand new releases. I've got some experience with this. Though, speaking of Tekken 2,
Yes.
Another thing that I saw from that, apparently, King with his crouching kick string,
No problems again.
if that was a counter hit, you could go into a move called the octopus stretch, which was basically you win the round. It genuinely did like 100 damage.
I don't know what it is. Once again, disconnection issue.
Let me see.
I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on. I do not know what is going on. It looks like I'm going to have to jump into Dark Souls 1. Maybe we could just play privately once I figure out what the issue is, but I cannot get Tekken going. And I was really looking forward to it. Sorry, guys. Actually, you know what? Well, then again, it's not really going to prove anything. Like, we could at least figure out whether it's Tekken that's causing the problem, or whether it's... Okay, inviting me. That's a good idea. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, so... Okay. And I'm confirming.
So I'm not seeing any bars.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I didn't see any bars for you either. And that's what's making me wonder what the hell's going on. This is not the first time this has happened to me. This happened to me, like, last year against someone else. We just could not get a game going. So, and I know I don't have anything goofy going on with my network connection. Like, I didn't do any forward porting or any of that crazy crap.
And hell, a week or two ago, start of the year, we found out how you can actually do practice mode online.
Yeah, and and it was working just fine. So I can't call it.
The only other thing that I could think of maybe is like a restart. How long ago? I restarted the computer not all that long ago, but
then it might be me because I've had my computer on for the past 4 or 5 days, so maybe it's me. But I know my RAM is not really. I'm only using about like maybe 35% of my RAM right now. My CPU is barely being taxed. I do not know.
Speaking of that, one thing that, for some reason, this program's sound mixer station or something like that, for some reason, after a day or two, it starts eating up so much RAM that Windows is forced to kill it. I have no idea what the hell it is, where it came from, what it does, or why it keeps doing that.
I'd have to look at it, I guess. Oh, I think I got a question from Sir Jorah of Friend Zones. Yeah. What kind of music do I like? Oh, that's a huge conversation in and of itself. I can do a freaking video on that. But generally speaking, I mean, if I was going to give you the easy answer, it would be anything that sounds good. There's clearly something going on. I'm thinking I might have to reset my machine and then just restart the stream. But I don't know if you guys are willing to wait for me to do that. So let me answer. What?
Quick thing you can try. Payday 2 usually works, right?
So, yeah, let's try that. If Payday 2 doesn't work, then we know something's wrong, and then I'll just reset my machine. How's that? You guys okay with that? But to answer the question, like, the easiest answer I could say as far as music goes is anything that sounds good, I'll listen to, which is generally true. But obviously we have favorites. And I would say that as far as music goes, I tend to lean on the electronic side of things these days. So I listen to a lot of jungle, like that's like my first love with electronic music. Drum and bass, not so much. And yes, there is a difference. I know some people don't believe that, but there is a difference between drum and bass and jungle. I like a lot of house music. I like some forms of techno, especially old school techno and trance. Old school trance, not the progressive stuff. I don't want to get into an argument on that. Yes, I do listen to hip hop, real hip hop. There's a lot of stuff that I don't even consider to be real hip hop. That's another argument in and of itself. The person that mentioned heavy metal. I do like rock and I have listened to some metal. The problem is, since it's not necessarily a favorite of mine, if you would have asked me to start mentioning bands, I couldn't necessarily tell you. Like, I mean, old school bands, sure, but As far as like anything coming out today, I couldn't necessarily give you any names. But if you would have asked me, like, do you listen to old classic groups and know like Black Sabbath and such? Yeah, I used to like those groups. And a lot of rock. This isn't metal, mind you, but a lot of like, I love Led Zeppelin. I love Hendrix. I love the Eagles. There's a lot of really good shit that came up back then. That a lot of that sound you don't hear anymore. And I know we have to move on with the times, but I kind of miss that sound that you heard in the late 60s through the 70s and kind of into the early 80s. Some people are recreating it, and that's fine and all, but it doesn't feel the same to me. And that kind of frustrates me, but I guess that's the old fogey in me,
Have you heard Ozzy's 3 new songs? Under the Graveyard, Straight to Hell, and Ordinary Man? That he just released?
But now you piqued my curiosity.
They sound like old Sabbath. Like if you played Straight to Hell right after Paranoid and Iron Man War Pigs, you wouldn't know that it's not from that same album.
Huh.
And Ordinary Man is actually a duet he did with Elton John.
Alright, so now I'm trying to get into your game. And it's waiting for the game to respond. So this right now is telling me... The fact it's telling me that it's waiting to respond is already setting off a red flag that there's something weird going on with our connection. Yeah, and it's probably on my end. I don't know. I guess it must be me. I'm assuming it's me because you reset Steam. You
actually be router or the computer.
I'm sorry, guys. This is like a whole lot of nothing right now. I might as well answer this other question. Have I ever traveled by bike or scooter? No. I have ridden a motorcycle, but only around on a course. And that was like a brief moment of time when I used to live in Cali for like a very short amount of time. I wanted to learn how to ride a motorcycle, so I started learning on a dirt bike and was messing around with that on a course for a bit, and then got on a street bike for a little bit. But I've never actually like traveled with it. Like, from going from point A to point B sort of travel. I would like to, mind you. But I'm beginning to worry that since I'm kind of getting up there in years, that it might be past my time. And I know there's probably some old roadies looking at me like, pussy. But I think that this is a certain... I'm pretty sure that if I got the time and the money, jumping on a bike and learning it at my own pace is doable. It's just getting that time and money, and since I'm getting up in years, I don't know when it's going to happen. But that being said, I love motorcycles. Absolutely love motorcycles, and I really would like to one day... I would like to, and I hope at some point I'll have the chance to be able to properly finish my education with it and learn with it and drive around with it, and then actually make it yet another alternative for me to drive around in instead of the car that I drive around in all the time. So,
well, from my dad and brother both have motorcycles, at least in my state. You have to take just a learner's course, just a permit, and then a year later you can take the actual driver's test, but study a book, get a permit, you can ride yourself, and you can pick up cheap little Suzukis for $500-$600. Probably not a good idea to do it in winter.
Probably not, no. Especially with the roads I got right where I live right now. No way.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. I am really sorry that the stream is like this right now where there's a whole lot of nothing. But that's one of the reasons why I was answering your question, so I could at least give you guys something. What I'm going to do, because I'm really thinking that there's something wrong with the connection, I really would like to at least play a couple of rounds of Tekken with Demo. I'm going to reset my system and turn the stream back on, continue where we left off, if you guys don't mind. And hopefully that will get things working. If that doesn't get things working, then I'm just going to jump right into Dark Souls 1 and call it a night. So bear with me. Thanks for your patience. Sorry that's happening like this, but then again, this is what happens when you do things live. Things don't always work out the way you want. So, and then again, for anybody who has any questions they want to ask or whatever, martial arts related or otherwise, feel free to shoot some more, and hopefully I'll get to them when I get back. So, yeah, wish me luck. Let's hope that this reboot works. Be back in a bit. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here I am, guys. I am now streaming. I hope it's actually back on. I do not know if I am back on. I have to check the browser. And the browser has to tell me if I am back on. And I know my accent is absolutely horrible right now. And I do not care. I mean, I think it's working. I need to check.
Oh, damn it.
Feel free to shoot some more, and hopefully I'll get to them when I get back. Okay. Actually back on. General. I do not actually back on. I do not know if I am back on. I have to check the browser, and the browser has to tell me. Okay, so oh yeah, I'm on. All right. I'm on. I was silent. I am on. Yes, here we are. Okay, so I've reset everything, and I've changed some configurations, and I'm gonna turn on Steam, and hopefully it'll work. And if it doesn't work, then the hell with the gods, and we're just gonna go straight into Dark Souls 1. All right. I'm pretty sure people can guess that Conan the Barbarian is one of my favorite freaking movies ever. And what the hell? Are you serious? Oh, I gotta take this call. Hold on. Oh man,
I mean, I gotta entertain the folks.
Yellow.
Oh, pooey. Guess it's up to me to be entertaining. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked by Double Gin here.
Oh.
Where do cows get their milk?
Oh. Okay.
Get that one up.
All right, I need to wrap something
Where
up.
do nuns get their milk?
Kind of had a live stream going on.
Holy cow!
As soon as I can, and then I'll come pick you up.
How do you catch a taxi driver?
No, I'm
With a cabbie net.
All right, I'll be there as fast as I can.
What do you call dog-shaped speakers? Subwoofers.
You can't make this stuff up. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys heard that conversation. Oh my freaking god. This is how I know it's gonna work now. The connection's gonna work now. Because I have to leave. You can't make this shit up.
I told you dad to make sure to entertain the people for a little while.
Yeah, I want to see if this at least connects. If it connects, then let's play at least 2 rounds before. Because she said take my time. So.
I just started a special match against Super Akuma.
God.
Great.
Oh my god. I feel like crying. I really do. Okay, so. No, it wasn't a work call. Somebody asking. It was a significant person telling me that they're off work and needs me to pick them up because they know. I thought it was gonna. I thought I had at least 2 more hours. No. So, and again, I'm sorry that you know what. You guys are like looking at a tiny version of myself on the screen. How rude of me. Hold on.
I have no shame spamming fireballs against Super Akuma.
I don't blame you for doing that at all. Okay, so while I try to get things going and I'm talking to you guys, you might as well see me in a bigger screen. I'm sorry about the whole tiny screen thing the whole time. Yes. Great session.
Huzzay! Killed the son of a bitch.
Awesome. Invite demo. Please work. Now I'm going to set up my game capture. Put Tekken back up. Where's Tekken? There it is. Okay. Boom.
Over. Work.
Please.
You know you want to work.
So I completely reset my machine. And once again, I don't see all the freaking bars. But there was a time when you didn't have all the bars and I was still able to get you in. So...
Yeah, I reset all my stuff as well, so, you know.
Okay.
I don't know what the butt could be going on with this thing.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think Ben's doing something. He's sabotaging the stream because he's got to go to bed.
He's already in bed. I don't know if he's using special telekinetic powers to screw this up. I wouldn't put it past the kid.
Yeah, kids have magic powers.
I'm starting to think my kid has magic powers. This is
This
really
was like-
freaking good.
Like a weekish ago. Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't connecting, dude. I give up. I reset my machine. I did all this type of stuff. It's just not. It's just not.
Poop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you said, I know you said you reset Steam, and you said you reset your computer.
Yep.
So
I reset the router as well.
And I know it ain't my router, because I haven't done anything funky with it. So,
Dumbass idea.
what do you think it might be?
That button.
Alright, I'll click on it and see what happens. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to see if that... And then that worked. That connected. That actually connected. So why won't the game connect?
No, that's the button.
I mean, granted, it's not a very good connection.
See,
But
actually
it's...
works for your iPad.
What did you say? You're coming in really broken because of the streaming and stuff. In fact, to be perfectly honest, my computer kind of froze.
Press start on your controller. See if it is actually.
I pressed start, but I mean, my screen's frozen, my mouse is frozen.
Yep.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm completely fucked. Okay, all right. And now everything is completely silent. I mean, I hear you trying to talk, but it's just coming in.
Come on now.
Right now, that came in clear. And now, all right, I got control of my computer again, but your screen is gone. But at least we know there's a connection that's going on. I mean, the remote play would. What the hell?
Remote play worked.
Yeah. So I don't know what the flock is going on. I really don't. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, is there... I don't like not knowing how to fix something or to get to the bottom of something. It's definitely got something to do with Steam, but I mean, Steam made that connection. I'm going to try this one more freaking time. If the remote play worked, then there is no reason why the game itself can't say hello. And if that doesn't work, then I give up. Though I did also notice that my stream, by the way, is... It's not actually... I don't think any of this is being communicated.
Is the stream not going?
Like, I don't think so. Like, like, the stream is going, but it's not going. If that makes any sense.
I do love.
Because I just went on there, I full screened and everything, but I'm noticing on my phone, it shows me frozen.
I'm seeing movement.
Okay, then my phone is just being stupid, which is not surprising. I'm gonna try this one more time, and if it doesn't work, then I'm Pain 101. That's not how you spell pain. You know, maybe it's because I'm calling it Pain 101, so it's giving me pain in a completely different way. Ooh, Blackguardy's on.
Okay. Come on now, you Chinese communist red armies, whatever in, whatever in.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
I don't
Where
have
did I go wrong?
Leo.
Come on, just connect. Just connect for daddy. Come on, just connect.
Come on, work, you dirty commie.
Yeah, this ain't. Come on, just. You were able to connect the other way. Why can't you connect? This is a direct connection between the games. You don't have to do any crazy magic like you have to do with the remote play.
I almost felt we could try that one more time.
Nah, because it's way too slow and choppy on my end.
Well, if you host.
It's still gonna. Why me? Why me? Why won't you work? Why won't you work? Come on, work! And it won't work. Okay, you know what? There's nothing I can really do. And then all of a sudden, I can see your bars. And then you disconnect it. Seriously, suddenly it was like, oh, there you are, maybe we can... Alright, I'm gonna invite you in again and see what happens.
Maybe if we let it linger for a little while, it'll wake up.
Maybe.
Come on, come on.
Because I actually saw your bars just before you disappeared.
Show me the bars. I don't know why it has Paul as my character on that thing.
Probably because you reset? Because I remember you said that, all your, such an exciting freaking stream that we got going on right now. I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. I just don't. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I see bars.
You see bars?
Yes, I see bars on bars. How about you?
I see none for you.
Maybe we should wait a bit? And you just disappeared.
Why did I disappear?
You just clinked out. Okay, I cannot keep her waiting any longer. I gotta cut this off. Alright, so I need to go pick someone up. But that doesn't necessarily... Alright. If no one wants to watch after this, after all this crap, I definitely understand. And I'm definitely going to have to do a make-up stream after this nonsense. Possibly tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then I'll figure out some other way to do it. If I am able to continue on this evening, then I'm just going to jump back on and go right into Dark Souls 1. If I can't do that, then I'm going to have to postpone it for another time. At least I got to do something. I answered a couple of questions. I beat that freaking boss. They got to count for something, right?
Well, and this stream had to suffer through a couple of dad jokes. I even screwed one up.
That's all you're going to be getting out of me, too, so... but at least, the review is coming. Like, the weather has... Even though it's been snowing, it hasn't been raining, and snow is easier to work with when you're cutting stuff with a sword than rain. That's why I was able to get a little bit of footage. I'll be able to get the rest of the footage hopefully tomorrow, then I'll edit that and have that review out so you can finally see what's going on with that short sword. And those of you who are wondering what the hell I'm talking about that short Hondao that came out with the LKChen website. The longer version of that sword recently came out. So I'm going to save some money up and then buy that one hopefully soon. And then hopefully I'll do a review on that. I personally would really like to compare those two side by side, since the other one is shorter and so freaking light. And I think that particular piece would be a great companion sword for something else. And that other longer one, I think, would be the companion piece. So, we'll see. But that's, way down the line. And there's a couple of other things that I really want to talk about. But, again, that's going to have to wait until it comes out. But, my plan now, I have to cut this off. I have to pick someone up. I'm probably not going to be back until, 45 minutes to an hour. If you guys don't mind waiting that long, and I don't blame you for not wanting to, then I can, I can jump back in, go straight into Dark Souls 1, and then we'll see what happens from there. If you guys don't want to wait that long, I don't blame you. I'm sorry that this did not end up any way that I wanted it to, but I tried. I'm going to try to make up for this. I really will. I really will try to find a way to make up for this. So thanks for putting up with me. Thanks, guys, for coming out. It was fun while it lasted. I guess I can look back on this and laugh later. And I hope you guys have a really good night, and I'm hoping that this new year works out better for you than last year, any of the other years, whether it was a good year or a bad year. I just hope for all the best for everybody for 2020. And even though this stream is not a very good start. So, yeah, catch you guys later. I really need to rush and get going. Hopefully when I get back, if I have time or if I'm able to, I'll just jump right back in it. But if I can't, well, then I can't. So, we'll see. Yeah, catch you guys later. Yeah, I gotta